New game. Yeah, so I don't know much about this game. I didn't want to spoil myself. This is the type of game like Outer Wilds. You don't want to know anything about the game before you go in. There's going to be a lot of big braining, puzzle, mystery. So please, no spoilers. No spoilers slash hints. It's blueprints, but it sounds like blueprints. And you'll see why very quickly, I think, in Head Larry. A game by Tonda Ross.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
Old school record player. This family
I
tree.
give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and
Rich.
request is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate.
Conditional.
The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
You have to find the 46th
Should my
46th room of this
grandnephew
mansion.
fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
Bum bum bum.
In
Okay, so we might be
witness
rich.
whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
1993.
Herbert S.
That's when he
Sinclair.
wrote the will. I wonder what year it is now. Did you get all the stars in Taylor Principle 1 and 2? 2, yes. 1, I don't remember anymore. And Road to Gehenna DLC for Tales Principle 1, I definitely did not. I didn't finish Road to Gehenna, it was too hard. Day 1. Calling it now, it's a metaphor, not a real room. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Art style's pretty cool. Always turn backwards first. Do we have controls? Call it a day? Oh, you can like basically restart. Room directory, rooms entrance hall. So there's like some info here that'll tell you what kind of rooms are available. Game settings, controls, tab, blueprint menu, R, room directory, shift, stroll. What does stroll mean? Okay, so it's like walk faster or slower, I think. This game gives you Clue vibes for the board game Clue. Yeah, okay. I could see that for sure. It's 8 a.m. How far does it let you go? You're spooked out already? Oh. No, there's like a door here. No access though. Step count going down? Oh really? Wait, what? Wait, why did my step count go down? Oh, I think because I exited the entrance hall and then went back into the entrance hall. Oh. The campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu tab. This can be accessed after picking up the blueprint in the entrance hall. I wonder if I broke the game already from like not going into the mansion right away. I can't jump. Apple trees here. Wait, I lost another step count. Also another door over here. I don't know how I lost. Did I lose a step count from going to the tent? Okay, first, wait, I lost another one. I guess over there, that's a border. Maybe move camera to a corner. Yes, okay. So it should be either, I should move the camera to bottom left, I think. Or maybe top right, one or the other. I'm not sure. We'll do it like this. The step count is in the top left, and then there's like the name of the room in the bottom right, which is the grounds. Already better? Okay, thank you. Okay. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you're fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path, and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck. Herbert S. Sinclair. The Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing tab. Okay. This is where we want to go, I think. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, no, I guess so. There's 45 rooms here. We're supposed to find the 46th room, which maybe is like above the antechamber? Perhaps? We only have 44 steps left. Okay, so we can exit. We can choose any of these doors, huh? Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 step. When you no longer have any step left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay, so that's our resource in the top left corner, the steps. There's a Queen of Diamonds here, Ace of Spades. These could probably, like, I feel like I'm gonna be like everything is a clue. So we can go left, up. So let's just try to go up. Let's just, oh, can we? Yeah, okay. Select a room to draft. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps, and it has an exit to the left. Closet gives me 2 items. Hallway. You don't have to go through every room, right? Hallway is nothing. But let's see what closet gives me. I got a diamond and a genuine lucky rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. What is the diamond? So I think this is a good spot for my cam because there's resources shown. I just wasted a bunch of steps walking in and out of the closet. Oh no. Dude, did you see the step? What the? Oh my god. I think. I don't trust grandfather? Yeah. What does a diamond do? Okay, so let's see here. Den gives you 1 diamond. Is there a way to exit this room? I think this is an exit and this is an exit, right? There's 2 exits. Spare room just goes straight. Pantry gives me money. Let's get some money. See these paintings? These paintings on the wall? I bet they mean something. Like crowbar. Can I climb this ladder? Can I move this ladder? We got 4 coins. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough. So I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. We got an apple. Gives us 2 steps. Is this procedurally generated puzzle? I think so. It's a roguelite. I don't know too much about the game. So when we enter another door... Oh, guest bedroom, 10 steps. But there's no exit. Storeroom. I get a key, a gem, and a coin, or a courtyard that can go that way. Gem requirement. This has a requirement build. Okay, let's do the guest bedroom. We'll come in here, we get 10 steps. We're at 50 steps now. We're back to 50. There's an anchor. What is that? Oh, that's also a gem. All gems. Okay. Sinclair. I just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. KL? Okay. He mentions new game in the billiard room. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan, but he didn't. The billiard room does exist, and we should try to look out for it, to find it. Billiard room. So this is the room directory. Rooms 1 through 12 can be entrance hall, closet, pantry. Oh, okay, pantry is... So each room has a number. Pantry is room number 21. Type blueprint, rarity, common, drafted 1 time. A well-stocked pantry is always the true test. Permanent. Closet, also common. Dead end. It's a dead end. I see. Antechamber. From its root meaning, the room before. All signs and paths point towards the antechamber. This mysterious sealed room, resting on the 9th rank, may prove, however, quite an initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw a connection between this room and room 46. This is our objective. Okay. Guest bedroom. It's a dead end. Gives you 10 steps. And then tab shows us our current layout. Okay. Well, this is bad already, right? We already did something bad because, like, this is now gonna be a dead end as well. Whatever room we come here, it's gonna be a dead end, even if it has doors going elsewhere. And there's a dead end here, there's a dead end here. We can only go this way now. And now we can no longer choose to draft any dead end rooms, otherwise it's just over. Okay, I see. With the tab? Oh, man, My camera can't go here either. Because it'll show me... Okay, I think we go here then, bottom right. Because on the bottom left, it shows me where... Lavatory kills the run. Middle bottom seems kind of awkward to place. Oh, but then my chat is over here. I could move the chat. I could move the chat, like, over here. Let's do that. We'll move the chat to the left side. We'll put the camera in the bottom right. It blocks the name of the room that we're in. But then, like, when I look... I think this is more important than the name of the room. Being able to see the layout of the run. View inventory. Right? This is more important. Lavatory red. Does the red means like you're dead? Basically telling you not to take it. I need something with more space, more exits. So Den has a gem. Den, a more traditional family room, warm and inviting, so comfortable one might assume that the countless clocks surrounding the sofas are placed in a futile attempt to avoid inevitably wasting the entire day here. So, are we supposed to, like... Oh, the time is ticking. It was 8:05 when I started the game, or basically 8 o'clock. Now it's like almost 10 o'clock. If you fail... Do you fail if you get stuck in a dead end and have to start over? I think so. I would guess so, that it would have to start a new day. There's so many clocks here. I'm looking for something. Maybe I'm trying too hard to look for weird inconsistencies so far, but let's go this way first. Parlor. Parlor, there's a puzzle here. Storeroom. That's a dead end. Bunk room. This room counts as 2 bedrooms, which I don't know what that even means right now. Let's go to the parlor. We got a rather curious wind-up key, a component of the parlor game. Bunk room equals 20 plus 20 steps. I don't know, maybe. It didn't say plus 20, it just says counted as 2 bedrooms. May the 2nd. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving this invitation to the dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusion that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving three boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of the game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Okay, so we can play a game and see if we can win a prize. This cozy lounge, furnished with couches and armchairs, serves as the perfect social setting for receptions and after parties. Consequently, this was one of the most popular rooms for entertaining, and the late H.S. Sinclair was known to supply a myriad of parlor games to encourage his guests to think and conversate. Riddle me this. Yeah, okay. The gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. Okay, so both this both the blue box and the white box are saying the same thing. It's that the gems are in the white box. So what do we know? We know that there will always at least be one which displays only true, and there will always be one that displays only false. So if these two are both true, then this is false, and that's consistent, right? These two are true. They're both true, and they're both saying it's in the white, and this is claiming it's in the black, but it's false. It's lying. That could be possible. What if both of these are lying? The gems are. Oh wait. Wait, no, I'm confused. This is saying the gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. So if these are lying, then the gems are in the white box. Then this has to be true. Then the gems can't be in both of them. So these are not liars, and this is not true. So then these both have to be true. That means the gems are not in this box. These are true. This is false. The gems are not in this box either, which means the gems are in the blue box. Let's go! Come on. Let's go! We did it. Okay. Very simple. Pretty simple, right? Pretty simple puzzle. But not super straightforward. You have to think about it for a little bit. Hey, let's go. Hey, Jonathan. Hey, Raging Fungus. All right. Corridor. Okay, wait. Lavatory. It's showing red again. Why is it showing red again? The red doesn't mean we're dying because there's another door here that I could go. So like lavatories are always red. Corridor is always left unlocked. I don't know what locked means. Bedroom, whenever you enter this, you gain 2 steps. Okay. Let's go corridor. I'm going to keep exploring the different types of rooms. Type hallway. A long hall with 2 doors at either end that had been one of your uncle's most frequently traveled rooms. Consequently, he had left strict instructions with the household staff that the doors of the corridor should never be under any circumstances be locked. Hat. Is there any music? I hear like no music. Nothing in the corridor? Okay, observatory, spare room. 1 star for each time you've drafted observatory. Plus 1 star. It requires a gem. All right, let's get one of these. Oh, but it's gonna wind back. Eee. It's not great because it winds back into the spot. All right, I mean, let's try it. Let's try it. What does the observatory? Housing an impressively large telescope, Mount Holly's observatory is a window to the world above and beyond the clouds and sky. Through its mirrored lens, music started again. Even a novice stargazer will be able to distinctly appreciate the wonder, signs, and constellations that punctuate the tapestry of night. Rarity, standard. Okay. Plus 1 star. What does that mean in the upper left? Plus 1 star. It says plus 1 star for each time you've drafted observatory. This run? So like they stack, the next one will give me plus 2 for each, so I'll go from 1 to 4 stars, whatever that means. The Fixed Stars, The Stargazer's Companion to Constellations by Richard Witt. Preface. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joys of stargazing. North Star, plus 1 gold. The Twins. 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. 2 trunks. The Slice plus 3 steps. Diomedes Minor plus 1 gem. The Southern Cross, room with 4 doors, are more common today. Farmer's Apple, that requires 6 stars. Apples are extra delicious today. Clavis the Key plus 1 key, 8 stars. Diomedes Major plus 5 gem. Draxus the Dead. Dead end rooms are more common today. Wait, that's weird. The Sale, everything is 50% off. Floralis, Bloom of the Sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain specials. Oh, these are how many stars? 20 stars, 15, 12, 11, 8, 7, 5, 4. Boon system, something like that, yeah. So, can I go upstairs? What does this do? Can't turn it anymore? Turn it. Oh. So we have to physically turn the telescope to have it point at the outside. And then look, and we have the North Star gain 1 gold. Okay. We gained 1 gold this way. And look again. I wonder what happens if I draft another observatory. Okay, so that's how that room works. Whenever you enter the chapel, lose 1 gold. Nook. Storeroom. These are both dead ends and we would lose the run immediately. So I have to take chapel. But before I take chapel, I want to see what happens. Before I go in there, I want to see what happens if I go around. Oh god, I'm losing steps! Oh shoot! Okay, even if I backtrack, I lose steps. That's... okay, I gotta remember that. Whenever you enter this room... So, these will not connect to the chapel. Hallway. This is a three-way intersection hallway. Let's see what the boudoir is. Private salon with a plethora of fainting couches and chaise lounges that serve both as a dressing room for her ladyship in the mornings and a cozy sitting room for her in the evenings. Standard. So this door gets blocked off because it's blocked. The other room doesn't have a door there. So we have to be very careful about... what is that? Slippers? Shoes? We have to be very careful about not wasting doors like this. Like, there's going to be a certain sequence in our drafting. This is significant. A photo of a Christmas party. And there's like a safe. There's a safe here. It was wrapped up. It was a gift, a Christmas gift, a big safe. And it was in this room? There's the record player, there's the mannequin, and there's like the fainting chair. Right? It was in this room. Call me Doragary because we're building doors all the way to 46. What do you mean locked doors? Okay, so now we have to go all the way back. Alright, this run is cursed. We dej. I'm gonna lose 2 coins coming in to this room. Or 1 coin, sorry. A private sacristy, as ornate as the most lavish rooms of the estate, is watched over by 8 Ajeran angels. depicted in stained glass. This room was more a tribute to your uncle's vanity than it was to his faith. Red room. Okay, we don't know what red room means. Type entry. Could entry just mean you have an entrance fee? Red is bad? I mean, we don't know that yet. What red room? Bishop here. Eight. They talked about the 8 Ajeran angels. I don't know what Ajeran means. They have numbers on them. That's 1. So the orders, like, there's got to be a certain meaning to the numbers. Okay, so we're gonna try to remember that. I might need to take notes for this game. We don't want to take that. That would dead end. That would dead end. And commissary items for sale. We have to take this one. Commissary. With staff notice. The trash bin? Trash bin. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be. And in the laboratory. Security and laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password starts with S. Maybe it's Sinclair. Scribbled out, though. With who? This is on a road. There's trees. Squint really hard, yeah. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. Weird. Then there's a fishing rod. Without? Huh? What? With road, but without fishing rod? Oh, with road, without rod. Road minus rod would be A? Is that supposed to be some sort of puzzle? At the annual Maids Day sale, 2 days only, all items up to 50% off. All staff welcome day 20 and 21, Mount Holly Commissary. Commissary is 50% off on day 20 and 21. Diabolics? What does this say? Dirigiblocks? Dirigiblocks. Do I need to remember the days that were mentioned? Yeah, maybe. I don't know, on the should I start taking notes? Hold on. Let's see. So what do we want to note? Billiards room. 8 so let me bring this up. Font size that you guys can see. Is there a store for tools? We'll see. Billiards room, chapel had 8 numbered angels. Ajeran angels. What else did we want to remember? Commissary closed days 12 to 16, 50% off on 21 to 20 to 22, was it? blueprints. Observatory gives a star for each blueprinting. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, we can buy stuff here. Basket symbol, we can buy stuff here. Observatory giving a star for each blueprint, we don't need to take notes because it's explained in the game when you pull up the room. Commissary, for sale today. We have 3 coins. Could buy a gem. 1 more coin can buy a salt shaker, sledgehammer, metal detector. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna buy anything. We'll save up for one of the items rather than a gem. Oh, and this thing. With road without rod. Don't know if that's a thing or not. I should even take it down. Okay, so dead end. So let's go here. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Well, wait for the sale is gonna be long. It's gonna be a lot more runs, right? Okay, we are kind of opening up. This is a portrait, someone drawing a portrait of, of Herbert Sinclair, I guess. The length of a horse. Well, look at these. There's little arrows on. It's like talking about their stride. This whole room has these sort of paintings talking about their stride. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select 1 to draft. However, there are some items in rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Okay. So this is one of them, which is the drawing room. Drafting. A social sitting room adorned wall to wall with artwork and drawings. An unfinished sketch of your uncle sits on an easel in the middle of the room, providing a vivid image of what was presumably his final days, depending on when the project was abandoned. Got an old school rotary telephone. 1993, I guess there's still some of those. Okay, let's go to the right. Locked. I need a key. This one is not locked. Kitchen, food for sale, which will increase my steps, because apples increase my steps, or redraw floor plan. Gem requirement. This is a dead end that counts as 2 bedrooms. Hallway? I definitely don't want the dead end. Once you have drawn floor plans, you must select 1 to draft. Well, there's like a lot of space. There's a column over here on the far left that I'm not using. Maybe we can try hallway here to use this column a little bit more efficiently. And then if I can get a key, I can use that. I can open that door too. One of the many nondescript hallways snaking through the estate and providing elegant causeways between the more noteworthy destinations that the house has to offer. But this is like a different type of hallway. This is not the same type of hallway as the hallway I had here, which is all corridor. There's 8 different types of hallway room. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, so there's like an RNG factor of whether a door is locked or not. It's not always the same? I need to get keys. Nook is bad. Spare room is bad. Courtyard is good. Courtyard lets me go that way. I have 1 gem left. I'm now regretting not buying that gem. A charming spot granting guests a bit of fresh air and open skies within the privacy of the manor walls. I said privacy. Wow. Must be watching too much British shows. The privacy of the manor walls. We got a shovel? An old weathered shovel. Looks like it could be useful for digging. So can I just... Where can I... Oh. You dug up an old rusty nail. Not worth picking up. Where's my inventory? Oh, inventory here. Lucky rabbit's foot and shovel. Greater chance of finding items. So I'm looking for these like mounds of dirt. That's where I could shovel things. Oh. You dug up an ordinary key. Keys can open one locked door. Nice. Okay. Let's go. There was a redraw option on the right when you were selecting a door in the drawing room. Yes, I remember. But I had something that was fine. Like, this hallway was fine, so... Nook gets us a key. Patio. Spread diamond in each green room. Spread diamond in each green room. So if I do this, I come back to the courtyard, I'm going to get a diamond. But this dead ends me over here, whereas the Nook allows me to keep going up this way. I mean, this is just basically doesn't cost a gem. It spends a gem to build it, but then I only get one gem back. So Nook should, like, I'd rather get the key and also go upwards, which is better. A snug corner reading room, which serves as a quiet, private place for guests to spend a few hours of their afternoon away from the hustle and bustle of the staff. There's chess pieces lying around. There's their key. There's a rook in this room. There's a bishop in the cathedral or the chapel. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Okay, we got our handy dandy Microsoft Windows notepad. Maybe I'll have to upgrade it to like a Google Word document or something. We're one step ahead of the game. Oh man, everything sucks. Everything is basically a dead end, so let's go lavatory and see what lavatory does. HSS, that's his initials. A room one might go to great lengths to avoid showing guests despite them always probing for its location. Type red room, dead end. Rarity. Standard. So is there any upside to the lavatory? Can I flush the toilet at least? Play with the toilet paper? Medicine cabinet? Soap? Oh. Turn on the sink? There's the card again. So I guess the lavatory is just bad RNG? It doesn't look like it, at least as far as I can tell, it doesn't seem like there's any upside to it right now. It's just a dead-end room that doesn't do anything. Probably something weirdly strategic with future rooms. Maybe. I could see that. Okay, so now we gotta go back this way and check out. I have 2 keys. Storeroom is a dead end. Gain 1 key, 1 diamond, 1 coin. Security. View inventory of all items currently in the house. Secret passage leads to a room of a color of your choice. So I choose the color and then it leads to that room. Okay. I haven't drafted any of these rooms yet. This has 2 doors. View inventory of all items currently in the house. Let's see what this means. They also said there was like the clock. You could clock out. Oh. Cutscene. Entering security for the first time. Oh boy. Why does this feel like a horror movie? Even the lighting. recording, so they have audio, or is this maybe the film? There's security cameras in all the rooms. Hopefully not the bathrooms. Maybe the bathroom. Maybe that's the thing about the bathrooms. You can hide from the cameras. Why is this so dramatic? Okay. Surprise! It's Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, so they've got cameras in every room. There's nobody else in the house with us, even though there's supposed to be staff. There's a camera. Okay, that's me. Right? Not yet, anyways. Yeah. Wait, that's not me. Wait, what? Oh, it is me. It is me. Okay. It just doesn't update in real time. That is me. A lot of VHS tapes. There's a computer terminal. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. Press enter. Security. View estate inventory. Estate inventory. The following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. This list will be updated as new rooms are added. 0 fruit, 0 gems, 0 keys, 0 coins. So we've picked up everything. Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Keycard system settings. Security level medium. Offline mode locked. Security level medium. The security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. For example, if you should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting and 5 or 6 security doors with a high setting. Change it to low. Why would you change it to high? Maybe eventually you'll be running away from somebody and you want to have more locked. Offline mode. This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost during a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. Okay, so if power is lost, then we want it to be unlocked, right? Okay. Log on to network. Terminal password Sinclair. What? Sinclair. Incorrect password. What about all caps? Sinclair. Incorrect password. I feel like there are options for different run styles that we've yet to realize. Yeah, for sure. This is our first run. Okay. So, on our little notepad, let's add security password. Starts with S. We have 25 steps left. Coffee machine. Microwave. Staff notice, effective the first week of December, payroll. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals. 2 of these terminals can be found at security and in the laboratory. Terminal password S. How many letters do you think this is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like 7 letters ish. Starts with S. That's about as much as we know. Took a screenshot and blow it up like in the movies. Enhance! What are these pins? There's like a guy in a ski goggles. Almost like military camouflage suit. There's a little planter garden thing. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. So we'll need to prepare more keys if we want to go into the higher ranks. All right. Let's go left first. It's near a wall. West Wing Hall. Bedroom. Bedroom is a dead end. Garage. I have no gems. 3 keys in the garage. No gems. Does not allow me to take, so I have to take this. Staff notice. 1983. It's so old. It's 10 years old. June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any something may draft south. Lady Clara Epson died in 1983. The West Wing was closed. Aww. It's crooked. There's a bathtub. Okay. These paintings are so random, but they have to mean something. They for sure mean something. Dining room. Each day, a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. We are currently in rank 5. We're about to go to rank 6. Spread. I'm into each. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. So that's what that bunk bedroom is for. You draft a nursery, and then you draft a bunk bed, you gain 10 steps. And you don't even have to go into the bunk bedroom. I don't have any gems, so I have to draft the dining room. West Wing Hall. The west wing of the estate has been closed since the death of Lady Epson. It is unsurprising, therefore, that this hallway is in its neglected state, features boarded windows and dust-smothered furniture. Each day, a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. An intimate and warm room with a large dining table boasting a serving tray and a silver dome-covered dinner is served here each evening. Okay, rank 8 is here. I just need to go up and up again, and I can get dinner, which will give me more steps. But there's this room and this room that I haven't done. Let's get more steps before we leave this area, I think. A key? It didn't say that this dining room would give me a key, but there was a key just lying around on a table. And there's a pawn in this. There's a pawn in this room. So you know how in chess, on the chessboards, the rows are called ranks? So what if, like, the room that has a pawn are supposed to be on the second rank, and the rooms that don't have pawns are supposed to be on the first rank? I don't know. Or maybe it has to do with, like, flipped over? I'm not sure. That's maybe a little overthinking on my part, but have a suspicion, though. Let's go with the bedroom. I mean, I need storeroom, but I want to I want to be able to progress upwards so I can come back to the dining room and eat. Let's do this. Bedroom. Familiar room that you may have slept in at some prior visit in the past. Like most bedrooms in the estate, these quarters offer you a little rest and recuperation during your long days exploring the surrounding room. Type entry. Like every time you enter, something happens. That's what entry means. Could be a secret achievement, but that's a lot of dining rooms. Yeah, I don't know if you need to put all of them there. There's a photo of a woman, and she's got like a locket, a necklace of a moon. It looks like. I wonder if that's Herbert's wife, or if that's probably Herbert's wife, right? Or maybe this, yeah, Herbert's wife's bedroom, perhaps. And pointing downward. Maybe your mom? Oh, could be. Could be our mom. Could be Herbert's niece, which is our mom. Greetings from Reddington. What is Reddington? Is Reddington the town that we're in? Origami? Those are spines. Yeesh. Why is that above your bed? This door is locked. Use. We have 3 keys. This counts as 2 bedrooms. Passageway. Yes. Oh, I need a double gem requirement though. Breaker box. What does breaker box mean? So I have to draft one of these? I can't back out. Yeah, I can't back out. So I guess we'll check out what breaker box is. It's a dead end though. Oh, it can turn off the power. Breaker box can turn off the power. Grandfather clock and a tie. Tie clock. Clock tie. What does that mean? Grandfather tie. What does this mean? Why is this randomly here? There's gotta be meaning. There's gotta be like something that we don't understand yet. Danger. Toggling of breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Please call DC Power if you require assistance. On-off keycard entry system. BAC indicators. What the hell? We can toggle each one of these to off, green, or red. Gymnasium on, off. Dark room on, off. Garage. Cabinet. Keycard entry system off. So now I don't need any keycards anymore, right? What if I turn the garage on? Do I want them on or off? Okay, let's try that. Triple on and no keycards required. Oh, I got 2 steps again. So basically, going into the utility closet and out of the utility closet costs me nothing. Because I use 2 steps to go in and out, and then I gain 2 steps for coming back into the bedroom. Okay. So what's the plan now? We have to come back this way and go this way, and then we need to get away to the 8th rank and then come back for steps if we need. This door is locked as well. Combine inventory to create new items. I only have 2 items. I have no gems. I should have bought that gem. I have these coins that I never use. Food for sale. 7 locked doors in the Great Hall. The hell? How are the 7? What's the point of 7 locked doors? Where do these extra 3 doors go? Or is the Great Hall like? Is the Great Hall taking up 3 spaces? Might take up 3 spaces. It has to be which one? What do you mean, Skywalker? It has to be that one? The Great Hall? But we don't have that many keys. It's not that great for us because we don't have that many keys. And once we do this, I'm gonna be kinda stuck. But it does give me a door to go up towards the next rank. Let's see how this works. Like, where does that door even lead? You know? I'm gonna use my last key here. Go this way. Rumpus room. Oh, I can't take that spare room. I think I need more gems. What did I have? I had like 4 or 5 gems throughout this day total, and it was not enough. We need more gems. Oh no, it's locked. An unfurnished, unfinished, and otherwise unremarkable empty room. If there had been some point been plans for the spare room, it would seem these designs are now long forgotten. Well, that sucks because I set the security to low, but there are still so many locked rooms. So I need to go back and find more keys. Is there a way to get more keys? I might be dead. I think this door is definitely locked. I don't remember if this door is locked. We can try to see if the security doors, if this door is locked or not in front of us. I want to check something since we're back here. View estate inventory. There are 5 coins and 1 upgrade disc. What? There are 5 coins and 1 upgrade disc. Maybe in the Great Hall? It's got to be in one of these rooms. Yeah, our steps are winding down. That's locked too. So I think we're dead. I don't know how else we can get more keys. It says there's no keys available, right? 0 keys. Can we buy stuff at the does the commissary sell keys? It sells gems. Okay, so we can go back and buy a... Oh, it sells us 1 gem. The commissary sells us 1 gem. We buy it. And then this room is locked, right? So where was it? I mean, there's nothing that I could make that requires 1 gem. Maybe we go back to the spare room, but I think it required 2 gems, but let me see. Coins and upgrade disc. This bedroom gives us steps, so it doesn't really cost anything to come in here and then right back out. Did we miss anything in this room that might have coins and upgrade disc? Card entry system, gymnasium, off. Circuit breaker switches. Loss of floor plan functionality. So basically I can no longer draft these rooms, right? If I do that. I don't think that's good. What is VAC indicators? What is this? VAC indicators. Let's change that all to green and see what that does, if it does anything. And then there's this fan. Clock shows 10:10. Ventilation and cooling indicators. Oh, maybe that's what it stands for? But why does it allow us to toggle them if they're just indicators? You know? Shouldn't they be changing themselves, and we should have no influence over toggling them? Hey, Crowing Thought. Welcome. These are all locked, right? This room I think is locked too. Yeah, we're dead. It's not even about the gems. The gems was not the limiting factor. Okay, so let's just walk around a little bit. I just want to see what happens if we expire the steps. I could also just retire. Zero steps. Oh. Fade to black. You've used up all your steps and must now call it a day. You've pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion and must now return to your campsite to get some rest. You can continue to search tomorrow, however, the house might be a little bit different. Okay. Mount Holly, mid-sized villa. Total rooms 24, rank reached 7, steps taken 70, items found 2. Fun first run, yeah. And here's a little summary of our map. Save and continue, save and quit. Okay, let's go again. Run number 2. When it comes to drafting, so what did I die from? I died from a lack of keys. It wasn't from a lack of steps. It wasn't from a lack of gems, really, but I did have a little bit of a gem shortage. It was mainly from a lack of keys. So let's try to get more keys this time if we can. These are still the same. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. Okay. I still have 1 star. It still has 1 star there. So are stars permanent? Maybe observatories are permanent. That would be nice. Okay. I think it's good to go sideways first. Breaker box already? Breaker box already. I think we want the coins. Coins allow us to like take a shop and buy stuff. Now, is this room going to always be the same is the question. These paintings are the same. This letter, I think, can pick up some more fruit. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. Please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the... This gives me 2 steps and 4 coins. Pantry's pretty good. 2 steps, 4 coins. A gem? This is like always better than a hallway, right? So this is commonplace. A den. Den is commonplace as well. It has the gem on the center. We drafted this last run. Pawn in this room. Okay, we want to go left. See, there's that star, that constellation. The diamond constellation. Does the den only move laterally as the negative? Yeah, it doesn't go like... Well, I mean, if you build the den from the side, if you had built the den here, it would move up, right? It's not necessarily a downside. Parlor, which can give you 2 gems. Storeroom. We never did the storeroom before. So let's do the storeroom now. Here's a coin. A dedicated storage space filled from end to end with a surplus of chairs, carpets, paintings, and a handful of other things that had at one time been in vogue or on display elsewhere in the house. At end. A key. And there should be a gem in this room. Big pawn again. Oh. Look at that. Interesting that the tile that we're in right now, the room that we're in right now, is the one that marked with E. Is that because of the way we drafted it, or is this always like that? 862 feet deep. Okay, so we have a room in the corner that we're not going to be using. Closet, 2 items. Get 2 items in the closet. And that's going to block the... Maybe that painting was a red herring. I think we take this. Corridor is always left unlocked. This gives us a key, and it doesn't force us to go back around, which is nice. Like, either way, I'm gonna lose that door. This is the nook. Rooms look the same. This painting is different, I think. I don't know, actually. Maybe not. A journey noteworthy. That was also in the previous nook. Here, we're back in the entranceway. Now we're going this way. Now we only have one. Now we only have one entrance. Parlor, drawing room. You may draw new floor plan. Like, it's probably safer to take this so that we have 2 options. Corridor's better for later because higher ranks are more likely to be locked. Yes, it makes sense. Definitely makes sense. The drawing room, again, has all these strides. Like, what? Are these supposed to be puzzles? Tree clip? Like... Oh! Wait! So I've seen a room that has a painting of a clip, of a paper clip, before. Oh! I wonder if this is a hint to tell you to combine those 2 rooms together or make them adjacent to each other. Have the, like, the clip represents a type of room and the tree represents a type of room, right? So what if I draft a tree room and then draft a clip room right after that? And maybe that will be some sort of, like, combo. Okay, I need to write this down. I could be completely off, but I'm pretty sure I saw a room earlier with the paperclip symbol. Or, yeah, safety pin, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Room combo? Tree safety pin. Now the question is, which one is tree and which one is safety pin? I wonder if I would be able to see from here. The password is safety pin. Okay, so there was another combo in the circuit breaker room, right? There's another combo in the circuit breaker room, which was grandfather clock plus tie. I don't know. Maybe I'm completely grasping at straws right now. But they're paired together, and the grandfather clock and tie were like overlapping with each other. This is a bit copium, I agree. It's a bit copium. Let's go through here. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. Parlor, gain gems. I mean, I want it to be... I want this extra door. This extra door is nice. And the game is nice. So you see here, right? Like, there's also this. Reindeer plus like dog tag 10. Buck 10? Is that what you're saying? Stag price tag. Buck 10. A buck. This is gonna be okay. Buck plus 10. Reindeer plus 10 on a dog tag. Stag price tag. Okay, so this is the same puzzle. This is the blue box. The blue box is true. The blue box is empty. We're either geniuses or overdosing on copium, yeah. Is this the same rules? Always at least one box which displays only true elements, always at least one box which displays only false elements. Okay. So last time the way we did this was we saw two statements that were basically saying the same thing on different boxes and eliminating whether they're true or false that way. This is the blue box. So that's a true statement. So this has to be true. One of these has to be false. The blue box is true, which is a true statement. So this is true and this is true. That means this is false. The blue box is empty, is false. So it's in the blue box again. Woohoo! We're geniuses. Security is the only one that lets us... Yeah, we'll do security, I think. We need to get the security room anyways, because we have to... Oh. Blue memos equal true. Red memos equal lies. Was this here last time? I don't remember seeing this, or maybe I just didn't click on it before. Blue memos equal true. Red memos equal lie. Unless written by hand. Wow, dude, that's fucking... That's... You almost can't see that. It's like written onto the line. Blue memos equal true. I'm writing this down too. Blue memos equal true. Red memos equal lie unless written by hand. Okay, what's a blue memo and a red memo? Oh, here. It's unreadable on stream. Damn. So this is a blue memo and red memo. Red memo is a lie. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. So this is a lie. The antechamber has been locked and access levers are required to grant entry. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Normal doors in the estate were also more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay. Okay. Do we go this way? Do we go this way first, I think. Okay. That's nice. This one has a shovel, right? Do I want the shovel? Is paying a gem worth getting a shovel? Because they're the same layout. I don't know. Let's try this again. What are green rooms? Green rooms. I've only gotten courtyard as a green room. Maybe green rooms give you items. Wait, there's no shovel. I've been scammed. There's no shovel in this one. It's not always giving you a shovel, apparently. Debated. Also, it did not put the courtyard in the orientation that I thought it was putting it in. I thought it was putting it this way, so I guess the hallway also would not have connected to that other room. Can't click on it. I don't have a shovel. Okay, do we want to proceed here first or here first? Let's go here first. So, bedroom links back over to the security. Spare room, passageway. I can't use passageway. Spare room. I mean, I gotta keep the number. I can't dead end. Dead end is, like, we really don't want a dead end. We want to keep at least 2 paths open. I thought this would have been an item. This, like, tape dispenser, label dispenser thing. I thought it would have been an item. But there's paint buckets here. There's also paint buckets in the breaker room. Which I don't know if is significant or not. Okay. Utility closet, dead end. Whenever you draft a bedroom... Oh, man. So, I've got 2 dead ends. And I can't take this one because I no gems. The courtyard! I paid a gem for the courtyard for nothing! Oh my god. Okay, I'm taking the breaker room again, I guess. Because, well, I don't know. Maybe I should take the other one. So, this is a new combo here. New combo. It's a Christmas tree again. Do you have to choose when you select a door, or can you back out and come back later? You cannot back out. You must choose now. As soon as you click the door, you have to choose. So this is lit match, hand holding lit match, and Christmas tree. Match tree. I mean, does that mean anything? Match tree? Gymnasium, darkroom, garage. This is the same setup as before. Nothing's changed here. Keycard entry system off. VAC indicators. Let's make all of these red for now. And see if they do anything. Don't listen to me. Oh, I should check. Actually, I didn't check this. View state inventory. Nothing. Oh. I forgot to change the security. The keycard system is currently offline. Keycard system settings. Set security level. Oh, it only determines keycard. It only determines keycard security doors probability, not locked doors probability. When it's offline, security doors will be set to when power is lost. Change offline mode to be unlocked. Wait, why is it still locked? Change offline mode. Unlocked. Confirm setting. Okay. Security level medium. Security level low. Confirm setting. Okay. There we go. Low and unlocked. I hope it doesn't require us to, like, put the power back on and turn it off again in order for it to change. Take effect. We still don't really have a clue on what the password is other than S something. And now this is our only path. We might get dead-ended. I can only take the chapel if I don't want to lose the game immediately. You are more likely to draw green rooms when drafting. That would be nice if I could take it, but I can't. These angels, I believe they are in the same order as last time. At least the first 2 are. And it always has a bishop. Wait, is there any money on these benches? Like, if you go to a chapel, don't you, like, sometimes donate money or coins? Maybe? Copium? There's definitely a puzzle here with the angels. That's why congregation vibes, yeah. Okay, so we gotta go this way. These no dead ends. Oh, we're dead. GG. We are dead though. Let's unlock the nursery, at least. Oh, it counts. It counts itself. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. What if you enter while broke? Yeah, I was wondering that too. We can try it. We have enough steps to try it. One of the few rooms you vividly remember from your visits here in your youth, though even at the time you remember feeling a little old for the activities provided here, the twin cribs found in this room might suggest that at one point in time there had been some hopeful expectations of a sudden growth of the family tree. There were twin cribs in this room. Grafting, bedroom, dead end, cost gem, commonplace. So bedrooms, these are all considered bedrooms. Boudoir. Boudoir was the one for the lady. Standard, commonplace, guest bedroom, plus 10 steps, but it's a dead end. Nursery, plus 5 steps, but future is like good early. It's commonplace. Commonplace. Everything except boudoir is commonplace. Okay. Room 46. The mysterious room mentioned in H.S. Sinclair's will, named only by a number. Despite the house's official blueprint only showing a total of 45 rooms, the words of the legal document make it apparent that a 46th room in the house in fact exists. Finding this room is your primary objective while on this date. It is, after all, your bequest. Rumored. Okay. Let's see what happens if we do this over and over again. Yeah, okay, you can still enter. You don't lose anything if you have no money when entering. Maybe the password is H.S. Sinclair's middle name. That's possible. That is very possible. Tomorrow you awake. You find the rooms of the state as your current inventory is set. Yeah, it's good to know. Okay, day 3. Small cottage. We built our mansion was a lot smaller this time. Okay. New rooms 2. Save and continue. So what is the meta progression? The meta progression so far, the only meta progression resource is stars that you get to carry over. Next time I build an observatory, I think I'll get maybe more stars every time I draft an observatory. And eventually I'll get like more and more bonuses for drafting observatories. These two are always the same. Queen of Diamonds, Ace of Spades. I did see a Queen of Diamonds, like, in another room somewhere. I'm gonna write this down as well. Queen of Diamonds plus Ace of Spades. And days, easy mode discounts for repeat failures. Okay, start with going west first again. Corridors always left unlocked. Billiard room, storeroom. I think we need to not take too many dead ends. Let's go to the edge of the map first. Anything up? Anything? Crowbar. Crowbar was in one of the rooms. Yo, here it is again. Yeah, in the pantry always showed prayer beads and crowbar as a combo. That's another combo that's being shown here too. Prayer beads plus crowbar. But I have a lot of these combos supposedly, but I don't have. What I don't have is I don't have which rooms those pictures represent, or what those pictures represent, if they're even representing rooms. Do we want a key? I think we want gems first. Keys come a little bit later. We want gems first. And this puzzle is not hard. Parlor game is not hard. Here's another combo. Let's keep racking up the combos. What is this, like pudding on a plate? Pudding plus spoon? No. Pudding spoon plus desert dunes? Pudding spoon plus... Maybe they're like supposed to be a play on words? I don't know. Hey, Cappy and Terry. How you doing? We are playing for the first time Blueprints. A new puzzle game, mystery game that just released. I'm blind, I thought it was Straw Hat. It like kinda is like a hat, except there's a spoon on it. If not for the spoon, I could definitely see it being a hat. This box is the black box, so that's false. This box is the blue box, so that's false. So this is true. The box that claims to be black has the gems. It's once again the blue box. How's the game so far? Pretty good. We've only done 2 runs. Have not succeeded in beating the game yet. Wouldn't have expected to. You're on 360p. Oh, okay. Okay, this is nice. This gives most entrances, and it gives us a gem. Let's take the den. The gem. Here's this again. We saw this earlier too. Again, we are in the room. What does E represent? In this particular room, always shows up this painting, which shows a capital E. What could E represent? Maybe the name of a room? Do we have any rooms that start with the E other than entrance? Not yet. There's 5s. There's the number 5, but I don't know what that means. Okay. So west side second rank room has capital E. That means. Sounds super interesting. I love the art style. Yeah. So this room has a plane. An old plane. Like a Wright Brothers plane. So to me, like, that would mean that in the future, if we see the plane picture as part of a 2-part combo, it represents the den. But here it's showing there's 2 photos. There's 2 pictures of a buck and something else here. So these change. Wait. Maybe this is the combo. Maybe it's plane plus blueprint is the combo. This thing was in the storeroom, right? This thing was in the storeroom, but it was also in this spot. Ah, yeah. Oh, man. Maybe I'm spending too much time on this. Plane plus blueprint. I don't even know what these things do yet. So maybe I'm spending too much time on it. Den and storeroom both have the letter E in them. Interesting. Okay, so what do you guys think about going higher ranks first versus exploring across first? If we go higher ranks, we're more likely to run into a locked door, which we don't have a key for. So probably we should stay on the lower ranks first, I suppose. Observatory. Okay, I think we always take observatory because it gives us meta progression. This thing again. 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. We don't know what that means. But let's look at this. So now there's 2 stars. Now we have 2 stars. The twins, a pair of chests have been added to the entrance hall. So we start with some items or some gems or keys or something. Plus 1 star for each time you drafted an observatory. Okay, cool. And this is technically not a dead end, but this ended up in a dead end, right? Hierarchy ranks get more interesting with more resources. Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's draft this. There's items for sale. We don't have any gold. Both are hooking over to the right. I guess we take the nook because we have no gold. Now the question is, do we go through this nook? Yeah. There's the rook again. This is a different painting. So... is this a combo? This is a combo, right? Raven plus man in a boat. Raven plus man in boat. The last time I was in this nook, it was like a bride. I think I haven't figured out what this combo, what these pairs of pictures really mean yet. Originally, I thought like you would be able to identify which room is associated with which picture and then pair up those rooms. But I haven't seen any rooms identify themselves with what picture they're associated with. They're always coming in pairs. So maybe you're supposed to figure out the word. Like it's supposed to be certain words like crow or raven. Rowboat? I don't know. I don't know. Courtyard. Probably take the courtyard. We're getting pretty far away from the entrance hall, though. I could take the guest bedroom 10 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I basically just gain 4 steps for a dead end. And go this way. Or I could take this and continue upwards. Yeah, we haven't found a way of applying any of these photos yet. Where's the shovel? Maybe because last time I had the lucky rabbit's foot, I RNG'd into a shovel. Storeroom gives me a coin. Dining room. Security. We like the security room. Dining room it's a little too far from rank 8. Storeroom is a dead end, which I don't love. This hasn't changed anything. Here's a new combo. Like Rain jacket. Raincoat plus... What is that? What would you call this thing? Like a stretcher? It looks like a stretcher kind of thing. Like a bed for someone to lie on, but portable. What would you guys call that? Raincoat plus stretcher? Trough? Isn't a trough like in a like something you dig on the dirt? Gurney? Maybe my English is not good enough. I'm just gonna say stretcher because that's the one that I my brain chose. This room was of some importance, some significance, because they had a cutscene for this room. And they haven't had a cutscene for any other room. I guess this thing is always here. I just didn't see it the first time. A trough animals eat from, maybe. Ah. 2 trunks. Oh, at the entrance. Right. I should go back to the entrance then. Keycard system. Low. Offline mode. Unlocked. Back. Turn to security menu. Log into network. I mean... Sinclair's. With an S. Just as a try. So, should I go back now? It's gonna take a lot of steps to go back. I probably should go back. I think. Let's draft the rooms. Let's draft the rooms before, but not enter before we go back. Billiard room! Garage! I can't draft the garage. Plus 3 keys in the garage. The gem requirement, but it's a dead end. But maybe not. Maybe the garage door can open. But billiard room we wanted to try to get to before. Even though it's a dead end. We're gonna have to go back anyways. This smoky back room featuring a pool table and fully stocked bar has served as a retreat on more than one occasion for guests lacking the social wit required for after-dinner conversation. A rather curious game of darts provided the less competitive player a unique opportunity to ponder over its unusual rules. Okay, they mentioned the dart game. That wasn't really darts. This is supposedly commonplace, but it's the first time I saw it. Queen of Diamonds car. Yeah, I mean these things definitely mean something. Diamonds plus R. We saw it once before, the billiards room, I just didn't choose it. Maybe. There's the darts. There's the billiards. What is this? Oh, those are the things for the pool stick. Oh, so much money. Wait. 10 coins? Billiard? It doesn't say billiard room gives you 10 coins. Is that always there? That's OP. Oh yeah, the chalk for the pool stick. I wonder if that's RNG or if it's always there. Okay. Plus minus multiplication division. Oh, interesting. Plus minus multiplication division. So the numbers that you get, like your final score is based on this equation. Are there anything? Is there like a note anywhere in this room? I guess I just play. Let's just try to play and see what happens. just do? I clicked 20 and this... $20 plus 17 is 37. Minus 8. 29. What? What does this mean? $17 plus 8. Every time I click 17, it shows up 4 or 8. When I click 4, it shows up 17. When I click any number, it basically goes to 17. Except 17. Which goes to 8 or 4. So what does that mean? So it's plus, minus, multiplication, division. There's 1 dart over here, 3 darts over here. So I mean, you're supposed to play, like, you gotta play 1, 2... I mean, I'm not sure how this works, but... So maybe it's like, you press 17, and the first one is 8 plus 4. 8 plus 4 is 12. Ah! 8 plus 4 is 12. 18 minus 4 is 14? 12 times 5 is 60? How do I get 60? And I don't know what these colors mean. Nope, that reset. So... yeah, see, when you press 14, it doesn't work right away. You gotta do 12 first, 18 minus 4. So I don't understand why this yellow shows up. That's 14. The third one should be multiplication. Yellow equals minus. So blue's plus, yellow's minus. This one is multiplication, this one's division. So this should be 7. Ah, and this is multiplication. 8 times 2 is 16. And then what the fudge? Okay, so we've got 10 minus 4 times 3. That's 6 times 3, which is 18. Ooh, we did it. There's no division. And this gives us 2 keys. Okay. Okay. So this room got us 2 keys and 10... This room got us 2 keys and 10 coins. That's a nice room, but it's a dead-end room. Oh, it's not a dead-end room. It's normally not a dead-end room, but it was a dead-end room in this case because we circled back onto ourselves. Okay, let's draft this room, but I might not go through it. Weight room, lose half of your steps. Minus 20 steps. Oh god, I can't draft any other room. I don't have gems to draft any other room, dude. Imagine having a gem right now. Okay, we're definitely not going through that room. Wait, I lost the steps already. I lost the steps already, not... I don't lose the steps when I go through the room. I lose the steps as soon as I draft it, but it's a open room. All four sides are open. Puzzle symbol means puzzle room and not puzzle piece. Correct. It means that the room has a puzzle in it. Ooh, okay. Well then. Then maybe we go through it. It's gonna be a shorter path to get back to the entrance hall if we go through it. Hopefully, if we don't draft a dead end. First time in the weight room. An exercise room outfitted with weightlifting equipment. A good workout session here will wipe you out and leave you with little energy left for exploring. Very rare. It's like level 4 rare. Okay. Plant and what do you call this? Stage plant? Stage flower? Stage leaf? Stage plus plant. I'm trying to see if there's any sort of like play on words that we can associate those words with certain types of rooms. Like the plant could be the courtyard. Right? The plant could be the courtyard. Could be referring to a green room. A stage, does any of these rooms have stages in them? No. I wonder if the locked doors depend on the max ranked reach today or the rank of the tile where you draft. It should be on the rank of the tile where you draft. Like if you're drafting into a rank 7 room, it's gonna have more locked doors. That's the way it would make sense to me. Okay, I punch the punching bag? Any items? Pick up? We want to go backwards. Try to get to the entrance room. Passageway, double gem requirement. Well, okay. Well, I'm short on gems. It looks like we might not be getting back to the entrance hall that quickly. We're at 19 steps. My steps are gonna be a limiting factor here. Road rod again. Okay, last time we saw road rod, it said with and without. Oh, I get it. In the commissary room, it had a legend for these two pairs of pictures. One is with and one is without. So this is because when I saw that I was like, okay, road and rod, right? Road and rod. The difference in those two words is the letter A. Road has the word A, or the letter A that rod does not have. So the difference is the letter A. So when you see this pair, the difference is the letter A. Road, rod. And then, so Dark Ghost Lord said Stage Sage, which I think you're spoiling now. Stage Sage, the difference is the letter T. And then we had crow and a man rowing a boat. So crow, row, the difference is C. Right? So stage sage equals T. Road minus rod equals A. And then maybe they're supposed to spell something eventually? And we have... Okay. So I need to make a new section. So we have... Crow minus row equals C. But I don't know what order the letters are supposed to go in. Maybe... I mean, I kind of spoiled, but that was in the previous room. Stage and a plant. Yeah, but at this point, like, I didn't know. At that point, I didn't know what the mechanic was yet. Okay, so what about the tree? There was like tree and safety pin. In tree. Prayer beads, pray and crowbar. Pry, pray minus pry. Pray minus pry equals A. Ein minus in. Ein minus pin equals E. Okay, all right. So now we know what those supposedly mean, but what we're now we know that they give us letters, but now we need to know where to apply those letters and what they're supposed to spell. Okay. Clock equals time. The clock, this time is just running. The time is running. It's moving all the time. There's like some arrows there. Some arrows here. Which, not sure what that means. On that clock. So what is this? Grandfather clock plus minus tie. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not sure. Maybe they are only supposed to apply. Maybe they only apply when you're drafting. So maybe if I... So like... The result has been ACET so far. And time minus tie equal M. So we have MEACT so far as five different letters. Let's see what this. So this room, the weight room, had stage minus sage equal T. And I was thinking maybe one of these start with T. Maybe I'm supposed to draft experimental house features. I don't have a gem. No. I'm supposed to maybe draft something with a T in it. I wonder if it maybe just applies, the letter maybe applies to which room you should try to draft. Here's the match. Okay, anyways, hold on. Let's do this first. More coins, more steps. Yeah, we need steps pretty bad. So this is match or stick or flame or fire. This is pine. This was used as pine before, but it could also be tree. Fir and fire. Ah. Fir minus fire. Fire minus fir equal E. So we're getting a lot of the same letters over and over again, like EACT, EACTM. I don't think they make a word yet. I'll be honest, I thought you were just wasting your time with this. No, this game is supposed to have a lot of layers to it. That much I know, so that's why I'm like reading so much into the hints, into the everything in the game. Like I have a pretty high confidence level that the paintings meant something, the pictures meant something, and they were not just random. Okay, so this one is E. This room is E. So this changes though. Like the first couple of times, the floor is a chessboard. It does, well, I mean, that's just the tile. This, a lot of the times, I remember the pantry, it was pray and pry. So, I had drafted pantry in like this tile before, or maybe this tile, or this tile, or this tile. Here, it was giving me, I think the first tile we drafted was pantry, and it was like pray minus pry, which is A. And there's a letter, remember there's a big capital E here. It's like, fuck. Did you get the same letters on the same stage? Like the same room? Does the same room always give you the same letters? I'm not sure. Maybe. Maybe. It's very possible. It might have to do with the location of the room rather than what room it actually is. Guest bedroom, bedroom, commissary, all dead ends. We have to take guest bed. What else does a legend say? Which legend? Here's the same thing about the billiards. There's a gem here. Does bedroom always give you a gem? Billiards room 10 gold? 10 coins? Bedroom gem? Gem? Interesting. So this grandfather clock was used for clock, or it was used for time, and now it's used as a clock. Clock minus lock would be C. So, we've got E here and C here. But so far, it's only been these 5 letters. Okay, let's walk back. Man. Okay, maybe I need to, like, bust out a piece of paper. And let's try busting out a piece of paper. Hold on. Okay. We're cooking now. Yeah. All right, so we've got 5 by 9, right? 5 by 9. All right, maybe I could just do this on paint so that you guys can see. That's probably better. Paint stream time. Paint. Can you make out the portrait frames beforehand so that you know which rooms are clues? Almost every room. Ah, flashbang. Almost every room has a pair of pictures. It might be every single room. Google Sheets instead. Let me see if that would be easier. Blank spreadsheet. Let me see if this would be easy. This. Blueprints. So how do we do this? 5? It's 5 columns. Column, resize columns. 20. And then This is the bottom. Right? We'll have border. Love a good spreadsheet. So we'll have a border like this. Border outline. Okay. So so going back to the game, we're currently in the 3rd rank, 4th column, and that is a C. 3rd rank, 4th column, that's a C. This was an E, I think. Okay. Let's go back. I'll fill that out. And I'll let you, I won't show you guys the whole time, but I'll fill it out as we go. Okay. This was fire minus fur, which is E. This was T. This room was T. And then the utility closet. I don't want to go in the utility closet. What was that? That was... Remember what that was? Was it pine minus pin? I think that one... No, that was road minus rod. The utility closet was road minus rod. That's A. Can you recommend this game so far? I mean, I haven't played that much of it, but it's definitely a game for me. It's probably not a game for everyone, but I do like it. How many steps do I have? 24? It's gonna take me a long time to go back to the entrance room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay, not that many steps. Okay, security. So this one, the security room does not have paintings in them. Oh no, it does. Here. What is this? Rack? Like a coat rack? Is this supposed to be a trough? I don't even know what word this is. So now we need to know the actual English words. Oh, a cot. A coat and a cot. That's good. Coat and cot. So that's A. Right? So that's A for this room, the security room. So, yeah, as far as I see, there's only 5 possible letters that this thing can get you. The billiards room had... I don't want to enter the room. It had a car. It was... Queen of diamonds and a car. Card and car. Card... Oh, it's a D. That's a new letter. Card minus car equal... D. So far, the 3rd row is spelling date with 4th letter we don't know yet. And the courtyard, which is the square that I'm highlighted on now, has no paintings. Has no paintings. Well, that kind of messes it up, doesn't it? Why does this have no paintings? Crap. Maybe green rooms don't have anything? Well, this was C. This room was a C. This room was plain. And plan. Plane and plan. So that's E. And this room is always E. Ah, okay. This room is always E. And this picture is supposed to be the clue to tell you to label each room with a letter. This room is always E. Parlor. Oh, wait. In the observatory. Is there anything here? Can I see photos here? Yeah, there is. What is that? What is that thing? I don't want to go in. I don't want to waste a step. All right. Well, Yeah, I will not do that room for now. We must go in. Can you see what that is? Is there a zoom in enhance button? What is that? I'm not gonna go in. All right, this was pudding and dune. Oh no, dessert and desert. Dessert and desert is S. So this room is S. Okay, this is getting interesting. Yes. Okay. This room to the west of the entrance hall always shows pray minus pry, which is A. This room is always A, so it doesn't change. The letters are always the same for the room position, and the entranceway is always queen minus ace, or diamond minus spade, or what? Wait, what is this? Okay, let's get the chests first before I forget. Oh, dude, they need keys to open. Oh. Oh, but there's a key inside of them. There's 3 keys inside. There's a net gain 2 keys. And this one has... Okay, so they both contained keys. They needed a key to open, but they both contained more keys than it took to open. Face card minus ace. Face minus ace is F. Okay. All right, give me it like... I think from now on, now that we know what the mechanic is, from now on, I would appreciate it if you guys don't spoil what the words are and let me give me a decent chance to figure it out myself. And then if I need help, I'll say, hey, chat. Right? We always have that that keyword, hey, chat, safe word to ask for help. Otherwise, no spoilers. Okay. Let's go up here. We can draft a dead end here if we want. Or something curving to the right, and there's nothing curving to the right. So we could take storeroom or nursery. Let's take storeroom. I'm very low on gems. Coin, key, gem. And this has bride and bridge, which is G. Bride and bridge. Okay. We have an exit here, but it's gonna take a while to get back. Hallway, closet, kitchen, food for sale. I have a lot of coins, and I'm gonna die if I don't have steps. So I'm gonna go. I've never drafted a kitchen before. A standard kitchenette with all the typical amenities. A stove, refrigerator, oven, and sink. This gallery is where the cooking staff prepares the daily cuisine that will later be served in the dining room. Shop. Okay. The downside of such a game is that it hardly works in a different language with these clues. Exactly. You can't not play this game in any other language. I can turn on the faucet, but no water comes out. Mount Holly Kitchen. The main course... What did it say? The main course is only available in the dining room. Mount Holly Kitchen. Banana, $2. Plus 3 steps. Club sandwich, 8 coins for 15 steps. Chef salad, plus 5 steps for every green room in your house, which is currently 1. So I think we buy the club sandwich. I'm pretty short on steps. 15 steps. Can we buy again? Sold out. Okay, you can buy 1 of each, I guess. Dog food. This is pine minus pin. Pine minus pin is E. So the bottom row is currently saying safe with 1 letter left. Dead end. This is not a dead end. Dark room. You cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. Ooh. I think I'd rather take minus 1 coin. To be honest. So there's still this this angel puzzle that we haven't done. She's like a farmer holding a hoe. She's holding like a oar or a paddle. She's holding a pitchfork. Number 4 is holding a cleaning mop thing, a mop. Number 5 is holding a broom. Number 6 is holding, what is that? Like a chisel type of thing? What is that? I can't tell what that is. Number 7 is holding a scepter and a shield and wearing a crown. And number 8, where's number 8? When there's supposed to be 8? It's the thing that you whip the... Oh, it's a whip for the horse. Ah, okay. No, there were 8. 3, 4, 4. Where's the 8th angel? I thought I saw 8 angels the first time I came in here. I think it was like... The 8th angel I felt like was like up here or maybe behind this thing. Is the 8th angel? But yeah, I don't know. No clue what that's supposed to mean right now. Dark room again, terrace. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft, but I do not want the dead end. Gem requirement. What to do? Dark room is really scary. There's also... There's also no, like, no letter in this room. There's no letter in this room. Maybe the chapel just doesn't show, and you don't get the letter. You don't get the letters in every run, maybe. Okay. Drawing room. Everything in this thing is stride. All the paintings on the wall are stride. Like it's the arrow is describing the stride, and I don't see anything. Oh wait, here's the. We've got car or coal or train, rail, mine, cart. Oh, cart. Cart minus car. Cart minus car is T. Easy. Cart minus car is T. And that is in. Were you able to guess the amount of letters of the name that were scratched out? I was thinking it looked like 7 or 8. Kalendor. It looked roughly like 7 or 8 and started with S. I want to go down first into the corner. No gem. Boudoir. Lavatory. The lavatory doesn't have anything, right? Oh, I can also redraw a floor plan. The boudoir also doesn't have anything. Let's just redraw floor plans. It doesn't cost me anything to reroll here. Closet 2 items. Okay, nice. Wine cellar 3 gems. Wine cellar I've never drafted, so let's go wine cellar, and I need gems really badly right now. This wine almost looks like you can just pull it out. $1,213. 1213. 1213? Does that mean anything? 1213? Berries and swans and spades. 1213. Wine cellar. Wine cellar. 1213. Not sure if that means anything. This crest has berries and swans and spades. And here is buck 10. 10? Stag tag, stag tag, stag tag, S. So this first row spells S-A-F-E-S. Safes. What does that mean? What does it mean? Don't answer that, please, if you know what it means. Please don't answer. Safes. Okay. Maybe it means the safe, like the safe where you can lock things in, but plural. Safe scum. Okay. Let's go this way now. Spare room. Just go straight across. Greenhouse, dead end. We definitely want the spare room. Oh no, I could have redrafted, but the spare room is safe. If we redraft, it might be risky that we might miss. Is there ever anything in the spare room? The spare room doesn't show any letters. Locksmith, keys for sale. Is it dead end? Is window new? Maybe the window is there because we're at the edge of the house. Dining room, bedroom. We need the dining room so that we're not trapped. Yeah, this window is new, but it's only because we're at the edge of the house. There's that thing. Kind of looks interesting. But I don't think we were able to get there last time we explored the outside of the house. Maybe we should, at one point, explore the outside of the house again. Okay, we're in the dining room now. Rank 4. There's, what? Desert or dunes or sand. Oh, sand minus and. Sand minus and is S. So dates. This row, this fourth row spells dates. I guess this is really small. Here is our little thing right now. You guys can see. Dates and safes. Okay. Yeah. There's that like Colosseum type Roman Gretchen type of architecture. Okay. Birth dates crack safes. Dates crack. What is that second word? I also thought about crack earlier. What is that bottom second line? Crack. I can't think of any words that have E blank G blank. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna come back to that. We don't want a dead end, so I think I'm gonna just take the bedroom. We've got the photo of her again with that locket. Tent and 10. Tent 10, as that's T. So now we're on the 5th line, the 5th rank. And this is a T. That's not birth. Birth would be a H here, right? Okay. Reddington. Greetings from Reddington. That's also in the same room as the picture of the lady. Well, we have a lot of keys. Nice. So rank 5 is when keys might start being needed. I really do not want to be trapped. So I will do the hallway so that we can get back to the weight room. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. That's a false memo because it's on a red card. So it means doors in the West Wing are less likely to be locked. Right? Okay, what have we got here? Chart? Chart minus cart is H. So I think this line is gonna spell right. R-I-G-H-T. We have H and T as the last two letters. Maybe. R-I-G-H-T. Okay. Don't want the dead end. Rumpus Room. Plus 8 coins. We have to take this. The weight room is now going to be locked off. We cannot make it back to security, sadly. But I think it's going to be okay. I mean, I don't have any other choice. Does West Wing refer to west of floor plan, or is it a special room? West Wing, I'm not sure if it refers to the left column or the left 2 columns. I'm not sure. There's stuff here. A little dashed box here. We don't know what it does. Rumpus Room, a uniquely modern, fashioned gaming room. The Rumpus Room has provided many guests of the estate with countless hours of recreation. The room is outfitted with a record player, 2 television sets, a collection of board games, and a mysterious antique fortune-telling automaton named Alzara. Mysterious antique fortune-telling automaton called Alzara. This is supposed to give you 8 coins. That's Alzara. Oh, I'm leaving Alzara for last. Where are the coins? Oh, here. Okay, we're rich again. Can you exit drafting after starting it? Nope. Tiger and... Huh? Tier? Tiger and Tier? T-I-E-R? Yeah, G. The letter we're looking for is G anyways, so yeah. Rumpus Room. Okay, let's see what this Alzara is all about. Insert coin. Tell me my fortune. Whoa.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of...
Creepy.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear.
You're looking at the blueprints?
I see a boy.
You're on a beach? A castle.
Boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something. Something he was told he would not find. I see
A black cat.
tied to a red flag.
What does it mean?
I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir.
Weird.
I see a door marked by Rogue Moon.
Rogue Moon is the
A door
necklace
that is
of the
always
lady.
locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for,
Room
yet
46?
will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
Whoa.
Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
So he's saying that there will be more to say in future days, future runs. Okay, so I gotta write this down. Alzara in Rumpus Room. Black cat with red flag. What was the moon called? Like a crescent moon symbol on door. Related to the amulet of lady in bedroom. Rogue moon. Yeah, he called it a rogue moon. And it's beyond dark waters. Okay. A lot of info. Okay. So. Aldaheim, thanks Shin for the shield wall deck. I climbed from rank 7 after not playing a game for a while to pro after 45 games. That's really fast. Isn't that really fast? Like, I think if you win 35 in a row, you would get there. From rank 7 to 0, you need to win 35 games in a row. And you did it in 45. So, it means you went like 40 and 5? Pretty good. That's really good. 40 and 5? Check one item and retrieve it another day. Oh man. I have to go into the dark room, but I can't. This is going to be the end of the run. This is going to be the end of the run because these are both dead ends. Dark room for the first time. A room dedicated to photo processing, development, and printmaking. This room is outfitted with safe lights which provide red illumination to which the photographic material is insensitive. However, due to a faulty installation, the safe lights are often overload their circuit capacity and blow a fuse. Oh. Wait. Doesn't the circuit breaker room have a setting for the dark room? I think, right? I'm pretty sure the circuit breaker room has a setting for the dark room. I could turn that dark room off. Maybe? There was garage? There was... What does the circuit breaker have? There was garage. It was 3 things. I think my dark room might have been one of them. Gymnasium. Gymnasium, garage. Was dark room one of them? Or am I tripping? It did? Growing the... Okay. So I need to turn... Next time I see the circuit breaker room, I need to turn off the dark room. Let's see. Maybe it'll make dark room better. Oh. Hmm. Well, well then. Okay. Are gemmed rooms more likely to have more doors? I think so. I think gemmed rooms are more likely to have doors than non-gemmed rooms. So I'm gonna choose this one. It's a laboratory. Oh, but it dead ends. But we got a new room, at least. Laboratory. A fully staffed research facility furnished with all manner of scientific equipment and measurement devices, this home laboratory provides a controlled environment in a remote location far from prying eyes and traditional safety regulations. Type mechanical. Circle, triangle stuff. S equals BHB divided by 2. Base times height divided by 2. Area of the triangle. I wonder if turning the lights on would also cancel the drafting effect. I would guess so. Kimberly Thompson. I typically work over at Sinca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine test. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I have been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit, I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. This doesn't really tell me much other than like name drop Sinca Labs, Moore, and Kimberly Thompson. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Okay, I don't have I've never seen a boiler room before. There's no power, so. But there's 10 numbers. You switch. each number on or off. Okay. Periodic table of elements. This is definitely some puzzle. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna pull up periodic table of elements, images, and let's see. Number 1 is Pu, plutonium. Number 1 is plutonium, Pu. So let's write this down. This is another puzzle. We got Pu, and then number 2 is S, sulfur. Number 3 is H, hydrogen. That spells push. Number 4 is TH. Number 5 is RE. Number 6 is EU. So we have push 3U. Number 7 is PA. Push 3 up. And number 8 is F. Number 8 is F. Push 3 up after, maybe. Number 9 is TE. Yep, after. Number 10 is RN. Push 3 up after 9. This thing says push 3 up after 9. But then what does this arrow mean? Oh, this arrow means the hint for this machine. Okay. I gotta write that down. Write it down. Laboratory. Laboratory. Is that how you spell it? Push 3 up after 9. Okay. Okay, we've got the thing. There's vial and tub and tube. Tub and tube. So it's E. Tub and tube is E. Where are we? Oh, okay. So it's 8. This word is 8. Right? It's got to be 8. So it says 8 dates crack 8 safes. 8 dates crack 8 safes. Probably. And then there's still more words above that we don't know. Microscope, can we look at this? No. We got something. What appears to be a broken lever could prove to be useful. A broken lever. There was something that said like you needed the levers to get into the the antechamber. Right? Heating and cooling curves. Water melting point at 0.1 ppt to 0.5 ppt. What does that mean? ppt? Melting point of water is 0 degrees Celsius. Complete thaw. I don't know what this says. Room temperature. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure 93 kPa in Mount Holly freezer. Parts per trillion? Parts per trillion, okay. That what it means? Lab technician Randolph M. Heating and cooling curves. How am I supposed to read this? What is the x-axis? Ah! The y-axis is temperature. Is the x-axis supposed to be atmospheric pressure? Like, as pressure increases, the melting point also increases? I know that the melting point of ice has to do with atmospheric pressure. But I don't know if that's... Room temperature is 20 degrees Celsius. Complete thaw is just under that. Let me Google this. Maybe it's time? Google. Melting point versus pressure. In general, increasing pressure tends to increase the melting point of a substance, especially if the solid is more dense than the liquid. However, there's an exception. Substances that expand upon melting, like ice, may have their melting points decreased by increasing pressure. Okay. Now I'm more confused. The text below suggests pressure is constant. Yeah. The test is conducted at Mount Holly, where pressure is 93 kPa. Atmospheric pressure 93 kPa. An atmospheric pressure of 93 kPa is considered low, but is still within a range that is not necessarily dangerous. It is significantly lower than the standard pressure at sea level, which is around 101.3 kilopascals. kPa is kilopascals, right? Could result 93 kPa could be a result of higher altitude, which makes sense. We're on a mountain. So lower pressure would mean higher melting point. Or wait. Just double check this. Does water melt? What temperature does water melt at 93 kilopascals? Water will melt at approximately 0 degrees Celsius at a pressure of 93 kilopascals. This is because the melting point of water is generally considered to be 0 degrees Celsius at standard atmospheric pressure, and 93 kilopascals is close enough to standard atmospheric pressure. The difference in melting point is negligible. Okay. Okay. Chemistry lesson of the day. Let's go. So I'm still not sure what this means. The x-axis must be something else. It's not in terms of pressure. The x-axis, maybe it's like adding something, like parts per trillion. 0.1 parts per trillion of something that's added to water that changes the melting point of the water? I don't know. Can you put a lever here? That what is that? Bunsen burner? Like a burner? That's a burner. Oh, laboratory. Here's the terminal experiment setup. In the laboratory, you're free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Choose a cause from column A and an effect from column B. For each bedroom you draft, after a second, add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, set your steps to 40. Immediately spread dirt on the driveway. Immediately add... Immediately... Well, I can't draft any more rooms. So I should do immediately something. Set your steps to 40. Spread dirt on the driveway? I don't have a shovel. It would be nice if I had a shovel. Hold on. Let's cancel. Let me get out of here for a second. How many steps? I have 21 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It only takes me 8 steps to get back to the front, to the entrance hall. Could you take a look at the pictures of the chemical drawings again? Could have a clue with the letters. Could have a clue with the letters. Could you take a look at the pictures of the chemical drawings again? Like this? This stuff? Like all the drawings on this like lab, L-A-B, lab, A-B-C, like this stuff? It's probably enthalpy, entropy, or volume, and removed, not to make it too scientific. I see. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. And this is a lie. So there should be another way to access electronic mail. Email. No experiments found. Research log will be available the day after an experiment has been performed. Oh, research. Pause experiment. There are no current experiments in progress. Log into network. Terminal password. Sinclair. Password. I don't know why I keep trying it. Maybe it'll work the 4th time. Original and unique house features that last until the end of the day. You want to create and activate this experimental house feature. Sure. Okay. So now... There's an experiment in progress at the moment. Would you like to pause this experiment? No. Experiment setup. You cannot change parameters at this time. It's in progress. Boiler room. So I need boiler room. Laboratory needs boiler room. Power from boiler room. Indie variety gamer of the generation, young father Bang. Thank you, Godfather. Good to see you. How you doing? We are trying out this new game called Blueprints. Additional power. Okay. Read that already. That's just someone. Oh, here's the periodic table. Well, I don't need that anymore. I think we're done in here. I'm going to go real quick. And go check out the driveway real quick, just to see if what the dirt is like that I spread there. Oh, I should buy some. Should buy some steps since nothing really else to do with my money. Ooh, okay. So it gets you 3. Spreading dirt in the driveway gets you 3 things where you may or may not dig up something useful. And now let's use this time to explore the outside. there's a door here. Like, I bet if I had a certain type of tool, wasn't there a way to get a tool? It was like a sledgehammer or something? Couldn't you buy that in the commissary? Maybe you could break that with a sledgehammer. Maybe you need like a flashlight or something to go down here. A torch? Some sort of flame? That's trapped as well. Okay. This is not costing me steps, at least. Nice. A waterfall here. We're on the edge of... Ooh. We are on the edge of a massive cliff. Damn. This property is insane. Little bird flew away. There's that door again. Not really sure how we're going to access those at some point. This seems like if you could open this, it would maybe eventually lead you to the right side of the house, the east side of the house. Due to the rules set forth, luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very special off-site sleeping quarters. Okay, I mean, that's what it said last time. I thought maybe we would be able to do something now that we've played the game for a couple of days over here, but perhaps not. Oh. What about 1213? The only 4-digit number I found so far was 1213. Oh, this is easy. Is it supposed to open by itself? Or, oh, you have to pull on it. Won't work. Does not work, Reno. Okay, I guess that's it for this area. And this thing with like the blast doors. Okay, call it a day. Wait, what did it say? Experiment number 1. Immediately spread dirt on the driveway. Successful triggers 1. Get a multiple successful triggers? Alright, I've got a little bit time left. We'll start another run real quick. I'm pretty intrigued by this game, to be honest. Ordinary Villa. Only 4 digits, easy brute force. Just 10,000 possibilities. Ordinary Villa. 26 rooms, rank reach 5, steps taken 51, new rooms found 7. Okay. Oh man. I'm gonna regret starting this on a weekend because I'm gonna forget everything by Monday. That's why we have our handy dandy notepad, right? Day 4 now. We need keys to access those. Oh wait. Is it not? Oh. The trunks only spawn? The trunks only spawn if you buy an observatory or you draft an observatory. It doesn't always spawn. Okay, let's go this way first. Since this west wing is supposed to have fewer locked doors, let's go this way first and make these the east wing dead end rooms. I'm not sure if it's better to go like straight or if it's better to go turn. I think straight is better first. And stuff's billiard room, pantry. Do you want coins? Oh, billiard might give us coins. We'll see if there's 10 coins again in the billiards room. Nope. Damn, okay. So, really RNG. High variance, 0 or 10 coins? 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 2 is 11. And then we've got 11 minus 5 is 6. 14 minus 7. 7 times 2 is 14 again. 9 minus 1 is 8. Wait, what? Did I do it wrong? Maybe it was not minus. Maybe it was times 1. 11. 11 minus 5 is 6. This was 14 again. Isn't... Oh, 9 minus 1 times... I missed this. Times 2. 16. I swear I could only watch you playing this. If it was me, I would have been bored in under 5 minutes gameplay. I think it just takes a certain type of personality. I do think that this game is not for everyone. It's relatively slow so far, right? But I'm very intrigued by the mechanics, by the game, by the mysteries and puzzles that, like, I don't feel bored. Because you can tell, or I can tell, that there are, like, many layers to this. That not only are you, like, I bet that getting to the 46th room is just, like, the first step. Silver key. Unlocking a door with a silver key leads to a room with many doors. Oh, so it's not billiards. It gives you different rewards. Last time I got something else. Chance of 10 coins. Okay. Pantry, storeroom, nursery. I need coins. I need everything. I think I'm not going to take a dead end until I have another room that spreads. Banana is 3 steps. Apple's 2 steps. There's RNG in what fruit you can find too. Parlor. Parlor goes up. Den is very nice. Den is very nice. Big den. So this should be an H. The letter here should be an H. Bat and bath. Yeah, bat and bath is H. That confirms that it's probably going to say 8 in the second row. The word is going to be 8. Let's go. Gem. Oh, there's a trunk here. So randomly, they will just randomly spawn trunks and like items sometimes. I need a key. Coat check. Check one item and retrieve it on another day. I don't have any items. Oh, I have a silver key actually. I do have a silver key. Security. I do like the security because it doesn't dead end me. It connects to the entrance hall as well. Okay. Security. Yeah. One trunk we saw. This. Okay. We don't really want to go back to the entrance hall yet. Well, actually, maybe. We could go back to the entrance hall and go to the west wing and open up those rooms. That might be fine. And I need to get a key for the den. There is a trunk in the den. I gotta remember. Storeroom? Nook? Let's go storeroom. Let's go through here. Trunk. Will get me. Pretty good on resources for now. This way. Parlor. Parlor to the east. Nook to the east. Let's go parlor. I kind of want to see, like, what are the possibilities of the rewards here. The rewards here so far has always been 2 gems, right? I don't know if that will change. 2 gems. Maybe on different tiers it'll change. The gems are on the desk. Okay, that's a lie. The gems are in this box. The gems are on the floor. Those are both lies, so then this has to be true. That was an easy one. But it is always 2 gems in the parlor. Utility closet breaker box. That would leave us with 1 path left. Both the nursery and the utility closet would leave us with 1 path left. Risky. Especially because this one is like blocked over here. It's blocked over here, so there's only 2 possible paths we can take. I'm gonna take courtyard. Come on, shovel! No! How am I supposed to find a shovel? The RNG seems so... Seems like this is like the 4th 1 in 4 so far? Oh, what is that? A hobbyist lockpick kit will occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. Nice. I need a shovel. Chapel gives 2 ways. Commissary gives 1 way. Let's go commissary and buy something. Maybe we can buy a shovel. Oh, wait, why is there an arcade room? Is there always an arcade here? Oh yeah, there was. Without? So this is false. The commissary would close from day 12 to day 16 is false. It's a lie. %50 off on days 20 and 21. There's a shovel in here. We can buy it for 6. Sleeping mask. What the hell does sleeping mask do? Salt shaker. We don't know what those do. But I'm gonna get the shovel because I already... Right here. We got a coin. We paid 6 for the shovel and got 1 coin back. Scammed. 6 steps though. Okay, that's pretty good. 6 steps is pretty good. I guess we continue this way? Do you keep any items between days? No, unless you draft a room that lets you. Oh, I don't want to use silver key. Lockpick. You don't seem to be able to pick this. I don't want to use the silver key here. So even on tier 4 or rank 4, there was a locked room. Closet, hallway, passageway. Passageway would be the safe thing to do, but we'd be out of gems. I'm gonna go hallway. The next room from the hallway will have three things that we can, right? This is the same thing. Doors in the west wing. Same. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well we can this way could still work. And we need the key. We do need the key. I and tier. So it's R, which is crack. That does check. Does make sense. Does check out, I should say. Chapel drawing room. I really need this next room to go north. So I'm gonna take drawing room. This should have the letter I in it, I think, to confirm that this is 8. Stair, star. I. Yep. Oh. Right, that's 8. And we're gonna go this way. I need... Okay, bedroom goes up. Do I want to redraw? No. If I redraw, I risk not going up. I need to go up. Here is the lady with the rogue moon. She is wearing a rogue moon necklace. We need to find that. That'll be the key to getting in... Ooh, speaking of key. That'll be the key to getting in to the 46th room, it seems. Spare room. Nice. We survive. We survived this. It doesn't dead end here, at least. There's no window on the west wing. And windows on the east side. Oh, okay. West wing hall. This thing again about... Okay, let's go to the right first. I'm almost out of gems. I'm gonna get locked out soon. I think we take a guest bedroom or a breaker box. Does the locked door thing apply to this room only? What do you mean, the locked door thing? Oh, are you saying the west wing? The west wing is less likely to have locked doors? I don't think it refers to that room only. I feel it refers to the entire left column. That's my understanding. Probability of locked doors being lower? I think, but I don't know. Who knows? I'm gonna take a dead end here because I think if I curve up with the kitchen to the left, I'm using up my last gem, which decreases my flexibility of what rooms I can draft. And these two rooms are probably not going to, like, they're not going to diverge into two separate paths. They're going to converge onto the one path eventually. We're going to take the breaker room. I don't really respect the number of steps. Steps has not been a... Steps have not been a, I don't know what VAC indicated. Steps has not been a limiting factor for me ever so far. It's been keys and dead-end rooms and paths. Closet, coat check, patio. See, like... Okay. Big patio. And so, will there be gems in this room too? We've never drafted the patio before. A roofed outdoor seating area located along the perimeter of the estate. During the summer evenings, it is not unusual for the grill to be employed while entertaining acquaintances of a more informal nature. Type, spread, green room, standard. Good to see outside a little bit. Oh, hey. Green rooms probably have chances of dirt mounds. And another one. More coins. Buried below. Occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. Well, we knew that already. Can't use the grill. Okay. We have one gem. I don't want to walk all the way back, so we're going to take chapel. Here's this puzzle again with the angels. Watched over by 8 Ajeran angels depicted in stained glass. But where's the 8th angel? I still don't see the 8th angel. Lockpick. Oh, it worked! My lockpick kit worked! Okay. Yes. Observatory. Oof. Three stars now. The slice gives 3 footsteps. So I don't, it's, the rewards are not cumulative? Different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. Okay, so sometimes more than one on a single day. So like if I get 4, I'll probably see this. If I get 5, I'll probably see this. But when I get to 6, I might see 4 plus 2, for example. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, I'm on rank 6 now. Okay, so we have new letters. New letters, new info. Rank 6. This is like cliff or beach or coast. And this is tag or 10. Oh. Hmm. 10, tag, rope, string. This one's hard. Coast. Coast and cost. Coast and cost. This is the cost of something. This is the coast. So it should be A. Oh god, I really hope I'm not like pulling stuff out of my ass right now. I don't want to go back this way. Why am I going there? Coast and cost. Dining room, garage. Okay, dining room. Still alive. If I have to go backwards, it'll be a real pain in the butt. This room has wheat and rain or wet. Oh, this is rain or storm or wheat and weather. Crop, grain. Oh, grain and rain. Grain and rain. There we go. So it's G. We have GA first, so far for the first 2 letters of the 6th rank. GA. I've turned off the dark room already. Let's try it. Everything else is dead end anyways. What does it mean? I turned off dark room so it didn't flash this time when I entered the room. But there's still no light. What is this? Is this a key card? I guess that's a key card requirement, right? To get to the 8th rank. You can only draft this. Oh, new room. Furnace. Oh no. You're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting the main centralized heat source for the estate. You may find yourself starting to sweat after drafting this room. Oh no, so bad. Rip Arenos. Okay. Just see what's in here. Oh, it's a dirt mound. The old tin can, not worth picking up. Ooh. Oh man, that's a dead end. Well, we have to go for this one. I have no gems. Lockpicking kit. You don't seem to be able to pick. I could have used my silver key here, but there's 2. Oh, gymnasium. It's also a red room though. You cannot. Okay, gymnasium. Whenever you enter a gymnasium, lose 2 steps. A half court intended for basketball and racquetball, which is seldom used by anyone apart from the junior staff during their lunch hour. At least they did before Mrs. Babbage disallowed the practice after noticing how worn out staff members were after a game. Okay, at least we got a new room, and we're at rank 8. But like, we're not getting any letters for these rooms. They don't have those. Oh, here. Time and tie, right? So M. This room is M. M. Everything going to the 8th rank needs security keys. And I don't know how else to get the security keys other than like turning off the security room. So many red rooms. Oh god, lose half your steps. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Okay, I'd rather lose steps. We're getting close, but I don't think we're gonna make it. Okay, here we've got bat and boat. So O. For this room, the north. Oh. The weight room. And it's another security key. Okay, we've got 2 chances, right? We can open this. Dead end. Maid's chamber. less likely to find items laying around in your house. Food for sale. Okay, we gotta take the red room. We don't have any gems, but we made it all the way to the antechamber. Oh, you know what? I should have drafted the other room first. What is that? What is that thing called? A torch? No, a lantern? Torch? Staff notice, the day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have a 1-month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Mrs. Babbage. Maid's room. What is this? This one. Plane, clouds, birds, torch, flame, fly, and light, flight and light. Flight and light. So it's F. Flight and light, F. They do a really good job of reusing these pictures for different words. It's a photo. Which one's H.S. Sinclair here? Who's that? Mila. M-I-L-A. There's Cinca Company. That was for the laboratory, right? Cinca Company was for the laboratory. And this door is... There's no door. You need a lever or something to get there. Maybe we get the lever from the laboratory? So we're kind of stuck now. It looks like we're stuck. Let's go this way real quick. Theo's crying. Give me a sec. Okay. Wasn't that just a closet? No, I don't think so. It was a way... It was supposed to be an entrance to the next room, but the next room is blocked because you can't actually just walk into the antechamber. Yeah, see? That was the next room. Mail room. A package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. Archives. I mean, I guess we go to the mail room? I'm kind of dead either way. I don't know how to get into the antechamber. The doors are closed. I mean, I could draft the archives and see if we can get to the antechamber this way. Have I drafted the archives before? I don't think so. But I've never drafted the mailroom either. Mailroom would be interesting to get. I just can't get in though. Yeah, I mean, I'll draft the mailroom because supposedly I have an entrance from the maid's chamber, but I can't. It's blocked. This has a mansion or mansion or manor. And this is a hose. House and hose. That's you. You. Cinca. Cinca Company is pretty important. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravane to sender as he is no longer employed with our staff. There's something really small here. Didn't... How am I supposed to read any of this? It's so tiny. Wow. Utility room fuse box. Indicators. Oh, more detailed instructions will be sent by email to the address client has provided. Press any button above to activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to next to a red indicator to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. Oh, okay. I need to like take a screenshot of this or something. Okay, paint, save. What is it called? Breaker room indicators. More detailed instructions will be sent by email to the address client has provided. So the laboratory had something about emails. Electronic mail. I don't remember what it said. The laboratory said something about emails or electronic mails. It was like a blue memo, I think. Dad, 1809 Alice Drive, Fen Aries, 63022. Simon P. Jones. That's to me, addressed to me. Hey, buddy. How's it going up there in that big house? Wait, hold on. Mount Holly Estate, Fen Aries. We have a zip code, 63080. Or zip code. Hey, buddy, how's it going there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I wanted to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate. But with all the preparations, I'm not sure that I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. Yeah, I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do both of us a favor. Be excited. The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator. Dad. P.S. Get some sleep each night and don't spend all your time each day playing Dirigiblocks. Dirigiblocks was that arcade game in the commissary. I wonder if you can actually play it. Like, it's mentioned here, so I feel like you should be able to. Okay, like, we're about to die. I think we just go and check. Oh, wait, I can go back to the dining room and get food. Wait, maybe we won't die. Maybe we can make it all the way around. Wait. Maybe? Let's see how much food the dining room gives us. It's a meal. It's a turkey. Stuffed wild quail. 20 steps. Plus an additional 10 steps if you have a trophy room in your house. Have dinner. Not yet. Dining room gives 20 steps. And 10 more if you have a trophy room. Okay, we're not dead. We can go, maybe try going all the way there. But how do we get to the 40, how do we get to the antechamber? We'll need a lever. Like, what does it say in the security room? The security room has information about that. Oh, we're losing money. We're out of keys. We still have the silver key. I don't really want to use it, though. So what did the utility closet actually do? The breaker room, what did it actually do? When I turned off the... You know, when I turned off the power to the breaker room, it didn't actually stop the breaker room's negative effect. We're pretty healthy on steps, actually. Let's check this real quick. Estate inventory. I missed a gem somewhere. Damn. But I have no idea where. Here's the notice. The antechamber access levers are required to grant entry. I need to draft a laboratory, I think. That's where I found a lever. But it wasn't... It was like, kind of like broken or something. Oh wait, the gem is here. The gem is in this room. Because we did a thing, right? Didn't we take the patio, spread gems in each green room. There should be a gem in this room. There it is. Okay. We have a gem now. Oh, but this door is locked. Why can't I play Dirigiblocks? I would have to use a special key. I guess so. Otherwise, I'm going to lose it. Salt shaker. There's no coin for sale. Or there used to be three things. There used to be something you could buy for 3 coins. It was a gem, I think. Or was it a key? I think it was a gem. Special key, silver key. Let's use it. The silver key is supposed to give us a room with more rooms. With more doors. Chamber of Mirrors. You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. Oh! I didn't realize that. It was... You were only allowed to draft 1 copy of each room? By default? But this is a dead end. Conference room. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. Okay. Conference room. Pads and pencils. A memo. Reminder, after meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in office safe. Safe code 9083. I mean, that's a lie, right? Safe code, because it's red. 9083. Red memo. But, like, it doesn't really tell us what the safe code actually is. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. Okay. Maybe correct number for something else? Maybe. Maybe it's the code for the gate outside. Oh, I'm dead. Rip Arenos. None of these go turn to the right, so we're dead. Adds locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. I've never drafted this before, so I guess I'll draft this. An indoor Orindian pool was one of the more modern additions to the estate, the inclusion of which provided a convenient excuse for building a handful of other rooms which not only complement an indoor pool, but also are often compulsory inclusions. Adds a locker room, sauna room, and pump room. Stage and stage. Can we go in the water? Oh, we can't go in the water. Okay. Well, that's it. GG's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might be able to make it to the... We might be able to make it actually to the place of the 4-digit lock outside. I might have 1 step left by the time I get there. Exactly 1. Private drive. I hope it doesn't kill me as soon as I step through that. Like, watch this code work. Oh, I died. Yeah, I died. Okay, GG's. Red Villa. I built a red villa with 6 red rooms. Total rooms 30. Steps taken 69. Nice. New room 7 again. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm going to end stream soon. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. I'm just going to run real quick to that safe, or that code, that 4-number code. I'm gonna run there real quick to see if maybe 9083 will work. But yeah, I don't normally stream on weekends, so Monday will be the next stream where we play a little bit of Gwent as well as more blueprints. This campsite. Campsite costs us 9083. No, it doesn't work. Sadness. Ah. Okay. Alright. GG's. Save and quit. Call it a day? You will wake... Wait. Wait, really? This was fun? Yeah, Calendar, this was very fun. I'm sad that, like, if you try to save your game in the middle of a run, it will just reset and call it a day? That seems awful. It doesn't... Wait, really? That seems very unintuitive that it would force you to call it a day to close the game. Wow. That saddens me. Why wouldn't it so you're not able... What? That means that it's impossible to save in the middle of a run. Does it matter for something other than this? Yeah, what if I'm playing in the middle of a run and I have to go? Right? What if the run's going well, but I can't continue and I have to go? Then you can't save and pick it up from the middle. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, all the other roguelikes allow you to save in the middle of a run. And don't go. Like, this is the only time where you can save and quit? wonder if that has to do with certain mechanics of the game, but that seems really backwards to me. There's profiles. Maybe it's not abandoned? I don't know. It still says day 5. Maybe it's not abandoned. Anyways, I do have to go though. GG's. Thanks for watching, guys. Good night and see you on Monday. Bye-bye.